Dennis is waiting for me, all right? I gotta go.
Before the red carpets, the Oscars, and the blockbuster paychecks, a lot of your favorite stars were sweating it out at the bar. We're talking about point shoes, bleeding toenails, and dance studios at 6 in the morning. Some of them dreamed of becoming prima ballerinas. Others danced their way into the spotlight without ever planning to act at all. Welcome to Celebs Lab, and today we're counting down 10 Hollywood stars you had no idea started out as serious dancers. Let's get into it, and don't miss the bonus actor at the end.
If you come to me tired and overworked, I won't.
Number 10, Charlize Theron. An Oscar-winning powerhouse who can do absolutely anything. But Charlize Theron's first dream had nothing to do with acting. She trained as a ballet dancer from childhood and won a scholarship to the famed Joffrey Ballet School in New York, performing in Swan Lake and the Nutcracker. Then her knees gave out, and just like that, her dancing career was over. Heartbreaking, yes, but it redirected her straight to Hollywood, and she's never fully let go. That dance background shows up in her body awareness on action sets, and she even hit the Oscars stage to dance with Channing Tatum. Once a ballerina, always a ballerina, even when you're the toughest woman in the room. Number 9, Mikhail Baryshnikov. Okay, this one's a twist. You absolutely know this man can dance. He's arguably the greatest male ballet dancer of the 20th century. But did you know he became a legit Hollywood actor too? After defecting from the Soviet Union in 1974, Mikhail Baryshnikov stunned everyone by snagging an Academy Award nomination for his very first film role in 1977's The Turning Point. He went on to star in White Nights and then introduced himself to a whole new generation as Carrie Bradshaw's smoldering Russian artist boyfriend on Sex and the City. So, while everyone else on this list traded dance for acting, Misha refused to choose. The man simply does it all, and somehow makes it look effortless. Number 8, Ansel Elgort. He broke our hearts in The Fault in Our Stars and floored audiences as the getaway driver in Baby Driver. But here's what most fans miss. Ansel Elgort's roots are in ballet. He started training at age 9 and spent 5 years at the prestigious School of American Ballet in New York, even making his first stage appearance in The Nutcracker. That dancer's instinct is all over his work. Watch him groove down the street to his earbuds in Baby Driver, basically turning a coffee run into a music video.
Yeah.
Or catch his loose, charismatic dance moments in Tokyo Vice. And in 2025, he returned to his first love, making his professional dance debut in a rock ballet at New York City Center. Not bad for a kid who once dreamed in pliés. Number 7, Penélope Cruz.
Listen, Dennis is waiting for me, all right? I gotta go.
The Spanish enchantress who won an Oscar for Vicky Cristina Barcelona almost never became an actress at all. For 9 years, Penélope Cruz studied classical ballet at Spain's National Conservatory in Madrid, fully intending to go professional. And she did not sugarcoat how brutal it was. She's described toenails dying and falling off, then being told to dance again and keep smiling.
You do like 12 hours of dancing, so you really feel high, so you feel no physical pain.
That obsessive discipline, she says, is exactly what shaped her as a performer.
And I can hardly wait to show you her.
You can practically see the dancer's posture and control in everything she does, from Volver to Nine, where she finally got to put those years of training to glorious use. Turns out ballet's loss was cinema's enormous gain.
If you come to me tired and overworked, I won't.
Number 6, Amy Adams. She charmed the entire world as a wide-eyed Disney princess crash landing in New York City.
How do you show her you love her?
But long before Enchanted, this 6-time Oscar nominee was a working dancer at dinner theaters across Colorado and Minnesota, performing in shows like Brigadoon and A Chorus Line. Yes, Amy Adams trained as a ballerina first, dreaming of going pro, before a pulled muscle and a fateful encounter on the set of Drop Dead Gorgeous nudged her toward acting. And the beautiful full circle moment is that all those years of singing and dancing landed her Enchanted, where she finally got to do both on screen.
Everybody wants to know their true love is true.
From dinner theater dancer to A-list royalty, that's a glow-up worthy of its own fairy tale.
Dedicated song with words meant just for you. Ooh.
And I really don't sing.
Number 5, Michelle Yeoh. She made history as the first Asian woman to win the Best Actress Oscar, and she's been crowned the greatest action heroine of all time. But before the high kicks, Michelle Yeoh wanted to be a prima ballerina. She started dancing at 4, then moved to London to train at the Royal Academy of Dance. Then a spinal injury crushed that dream. With doctors warning, her body couldn't take the daily ballet grind. Here's the kicker, though. All that dance training became her secret weapon. She credits ballet for her almost supernatural ability to master fight choreography, despite having zero formal martial arts background. So every jaw-dropping stunt you've ever seen her pull, that's a ballerina in disguise. Number 4, Audrey Hepburn. The most graceful woman to ever grace the silver screen moved like a dancer because that's exactly what she was. Growing up in a war-torn Europe, Audrey Hepburn trained in classical ballet from childhood and even danced secretly to raise money for the Dutch resistance, performing for audiences too afraid to applaud. She studied under the legendary Marie Rambert in London, chasing her dream of becoming a prima ballerina, until her height and wartime malnutrition made it impossible. So she pivoted to acting, and her ballet didn't disappear. It followed her right onto the screen. In her first major film role, 1952's Secret People, she played Valentina Cortiz's dancer sister and performed all 3 of her own ballet sequences. And years later, she got to dazzle audiences dancing again opposite Fred Astaire in Funny Face. The ballerina who never made the stage became immortal anyway. Number 3, Madonna. The queen of pop, the best-selling female recording artist of all time. But before Vogue and Like a Prayer, Madonna was a straight-A student with one obsession: dance. She earned a full dance scholarship at the University of Michigan, then famously dropped out and moved to New York City with just $35 in her pocket, calling it the bravest thing she's ever done. There, she studied with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater and apprenticed with the legendary choreographer Pearl Lang. That iron discipline never left her, and you can see it explode across every era of her career. The woman built an empire on dance, then never stopped moving. Respect. Number 2, Zoe Saldaña. She's now the highest-grossing actress of all time, headlining Avatar, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Star Trek. But Zoe Saldaña's very first passion was ballet. Growing up in the Dominican Republic, she trained at the respected ICOS Espacio de Danza Academy, fully immersed in the art form. She eventually walked away, joking she didn't have the feet for it and way too much ambition to settle for the corpse. And get this, her debuted film role was center stage, playing a sharp-tongued ballet student, basically acting out the life she just left behind. She credits ballet for her grace on screen to this day, and in 2024 she finally won an Oscar for the musical Emilia Perez, full circle with a perfectly pointed toe. And before we reveal our number one pick, here are some more amazing actors we've covered in other videos. Christopher Walken, Tom Holland, Mads Mikkelsen. Number 1, Jennifer Lopez. Jenny from the Block, triple threat icon, one of the most famous entertainers on the planet. And it all started with dance. Before the music, before the movies, Jennifer Lopez was a struggling dancer hustling for every gig she could get, performing backup for acts like New Kids on the Block. Her big break came when she beat out 2,000 applicants to become a fly girl on In Living Color, cartwheeling and tumbling through every episode. She left in 1993 to chase acting, landed Selena, and then conquered music too. All built on that dancer's foundation. She hosted World of Dance, choreographed her own shows, and never once stopped moving. From background dancer superstar, Yeoh is the ultimate proof that dance can take you anywhere. And now it's time for our bonus actor, Claire Danes.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You know, Claire Danes from My So-Called Life, Romeo plus Juliet, and Homeland. But did you know she's a genuinely trained dancer? She studied modern dance seriously as a young performer. And in 2005, she actually starred in a professional dance place in downtown New York, where one critic fully declared, make no mistake, she is a dancer.
Of course I know why I'm glowing. I'm a star. And what do stars do best?
Well, serving out the waltz.
She says dance is so deeply wired into her that it shapes her acting whether she's aware of it or not. So next time you watch her command the screen, remember there's a dancer's instinct humming underneath every single frame.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
And there you have it, 10 Hollywood stars who traded tutus and tap shoes for the big screen. From shattered ballet dreams to Oscar-winning glory, every one of these stars prove that the discipline of dance has a way of following you straight to the top. Which one shocked you the most? Were there any dancing stars we missed? Let us know down in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more countdowns. Until next time.